This week, Chad is hooking up with TV show host and legendary kayak angler Jim Sammons for the first backyard beatdown challenge.
All right, so here we are, Volusia, Florida, south end of Lake George. Basically what's going down is it's me versus Jim Sammons, the kayak fishing show, and we are having a little backyard beatdown action.
I gotta save my strength for these giant bass. I'm gonna go out there and catch what I would normally catch for bait.
It's a fight to the finish. Loser has to put a Facebook header up that says they love the other guy for 30 days. So this is part one of the Chad versus Jim backyard beatdown down here in Florida. I've been here 3 days getting beat down in Florida, trying to find the fish, but the wind finally switched out of the south. The south end of Lake George is slicked out. This place is phenomenal for monster bass. You honestly just throw a topwater frog, a swim bait, a spinner bait, and anybody can connect with a double-digit bass down here.
I have never fished Florida before for bass, so we'll see what goes on. But we found some protected water. We're gonna go throw whatever we got at them and see if we can catch one.
Hey Jim, one thing you gotta keep in mind down here is the closer to the bank you get, as inviting as it is, that's where the majority of the gators are. I actually just had one steal my bait back there. So last year's juveniles now are in that 3-foot range and they're super aggressive. So just keep that in mind.
Come on, Chad, you're just trying to keep me away from the best fishing spots. That'd be a fish on the board, baby. That's a fish on the board! 2 pounds, dead even. 2 pounds, dead even. Well, I'm on the board. Chad doesn't have one yet, so at least I'm on the board. Where'd this guy go? There he goes. Boom!
Chad's gonna have to pick it up. Get your hand out of the way of that thing.
So Chad,
what's up?
How many you got now?
I got 0. I got a gator.
Bass fisherman, 0. Saltwater fisherman, 1.
How are we doing this? We doing top 3 by weight?
Top 3
so you're
by weight.
So you got a 2-pounder?
I got a 2-pounder.
Okay.
So you can probably beat me in one fish.
Tortoise in the hair, my friend. Tortoise in the hair. So we're doing the top 3 combined weight. Well, there he is, the first fish. I know Jim's probably got 3 on the board. There we go.
Tiny, tiny, tiny.
You're doing that slow, aren't you?
Yeah, real slow. I'm not used to fishing that slow. But he had caught his, basically cast it out and just let it sit on the bottom. Because Chad's a bass guy, he figured, you know, he's gonna throw for big bass and he's gonna catch a bunch of big bass. Where I don't bass fish, and I don't really consider myself that good at bass fishing. So my strategy was more like, I'm just gonna throw and try to catch any fish just so I can represent by not getting skunked. I was throwing small lures, just trying to put some fish on the board. Well, what happened was the fishing was super tough and you really had to slow down your presentation, and I guess the small lure worked.
Well, that's 2.5 and a half, so I got 3 pounds for 2 fish. Need to put one more on the board, and I definitely need to upgrade.
I've got a total of 4 pounds. So he's probably got, his other 2 fish were small, so he's probably up on me by a pound. So I need a 2-pound fish at least. Yeah, baby. Yeah. There it went. Boom.
Well, Jim, how'd you do?
All right. All right.
How many fish did you get?
I got 5.
What was your weight total?
Well, I got a 2.
All right.
2 1/4.
All right.
And a 1 and a 1.
So you got a 2, a 2 1/4, and a 1.
Yep.
So I got a 2 1/2, a 1 1/2. So I got 4 pounds.
You said you had a 4-pound fish.
That's part of the psychological warfare.
You didn't have a 4-pound fish?
No.
Boom!
I caught a fish that gave me 4 pounds. So.
Oh man.
Dude, this was some tough damn fishing.
So.
Well, congrats, man. You're up 1-0. Now we got to go do the salt thing.
Yeah, man.
To finish up the backyard beatdown in his backyard.
Yeah, that was a good time. That was really fun. That always makes it fun.
I did hook 4 gators, though. Does that count for anything? I mean, shit.